Here's the thing. If God gave you a vision, you owe it to yourself to take action. Come on, I need you to believe it when I'm saying it. If God gave you a vision, you owe it to you to take action. Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you're doing well. Back with another video. I want to stream this into your mind, your soul, your spirit. Cause you to be lifted. And listen, it's all about elevating. It's elevation season. I want you to do that by spreading your wings. If you spread your wings, you'll win because you're an eagle. Soar into our Eagles Academy. We'll empower you, yes, to soar into success and purpose. I know you got a great purpose, but I want to show you how to get there from here. I want to show you how to get there from here. You owe it to you to invest in yourself and join so many leaders who understand that it's about the accountability. Can't put a price on accountability. All you have to do is go right now, www.theeaglesacademy.com. Tap the Join Now button. Become a part of our live sessions. Get the insight, the information, the wisdom, our powerful teachings, our masterclasses, so much more in store. www.theeaglesacademy.com. I'll see your face in our digital space. Check this out. I want to talk today from the subject, I don't need a cosigner. That's right. I don't need a cosigner. Listen, I haven't always not needed a cosigner. Let's just put that on the table right now. I haven't always not needed a cosigner. I remember I got one of my first cars, which I remember was a Suzuki Sidekick. Yeah, Suzuki Sidekick Jeep. Definitely had to have my mama cosign for that. I remember I got my first Mercedes Benz. It was a pre-owned. Yeah, it was a pre-owned car. E320, if I'm not mistaken. I just remember it was navy blue. And driving home, feeling like I hadn't hit the big leagues. But for me to drive it off the lot, I needed a cosigner a whole lot, for sure. I think my mama needed to sign her signature twice on that thing. But much of our life is not lived as if we're a vehicle. We ought to put our vision into drive. We ought to put our purpose and propel forward with it. And here's the thing. If God gave you a vision, you owe it to yourself to take action. Come on, I need you to believe it when I'm saying it. If God gave you a vision, you owe it to you to take action. You'll never be fulfilled out of his will. Right? You got to take action with the vision that he gave you. And a lot of times, this is what we're doing. We're waiting for people to co-sign our vision before we ever step out with it. When really, you and God are a majority. So why are you waiting on the majority of people to co-sign and validate the vision that God gave you? Your vision ain't for everybody. And here's the thing. You're expecting people to see what they were never shown. Come on now. You expecting people to see what they were never shown. God didn't give them the vision. He gave it to you because your eyes are good enough to see it. But your hands are also blessed enough to do something with it and build it. This is the movie In the Field of Dreams. Kevin Costner, I believe he was in The Field of Dreams, the movie, as an actor saying, if you build it, they will come. Here's the thing. You waiting for folks to come before you build. Well, I need him to show up. I need him to see if this is a good idea or not. I need him to validate my vision. Let me know if I'm on the right track or not. Noah wasn't waiting for a whole crew and a committee of people to build an ark. Folks didn't think no rain was coming. But he heard what God told him. If he would have waited for people to validate what he was going to do, he would have never built the ark. It had never rained before. But he built what God told him to build, and he did what he told him to do. And he saved not only himself, but his family. Could it be that your vision is going to save some generations? Could it be that your vision is going to save your family? Could it be that your vision is going to spare your life? But what you're doing is you're delaying time by waiting for people to validate what God already told you to do. You gotta realize it. You're good enough to do it. You have what it takes. You have the resources. You can do more with less because you're blessed. Hear me. You can do with little what folks can't do with much. You got to recognize that. You don't need a cosigner. I don't need you to cosign my vision. I'm not a vehicle. I'm taking my purpose out of park and I'm putting my dream in drive. I refuse to live my life in reverse with a curse. I'm taking my purpose out of park and I'm putting my dream in drive because I got drive. Not only motivation, I got self-determination. I have vision. I have direction because God is leading me. Hear me, God don't treat your life like MapQuest. God doesn't treat your life like Google Maps to where you have the whole list of where you're supposed to go, when you're supposed to make the turn, what highway you're supposed to jump on, right? What street you're supposed to be driving on. No. God gives it to you step by step. Why? Because if I already knew and had all the directions, what I need God for, I got to be able to trust him when I can't trace him. Trust him with your vision when you don't see everything, when you don't have all the ingredients. Trust him to bring the vision to fruition, by even implementing it with provision. You don't need a cosigner. Not waiting on people to co-sign on my vision. I refuse to wait on people to co-sign the dream that I have. I refuse to wait on people to co-sign and let me know if I'm good enough, if I'm qualified enough. God doesn't call qualified people. He qualifies those who he calls. Yeah, you qualified to do the work. Ain't about no quantity. It's about the quality of your vision. Time for you to go for it. It's time for you to make it happen. It's time for you to take your purpose out of park. Put the dream in drive. Come on, shift into a new gear. Listen, they're going to talk about you whether you succeed or fail. You might as well choose the option to succeed and let them give free publicity by talking about you anyway. Time to go for it. Time to make it happen. If you got a co-signer at all, the greatest co-signer is God. He already gave you the stamp of approval. He already checked you like a Nike sign. It's time to go for it and make it happen by any means necessary. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. You don't need a co-signer. You and God are a majority. Listen, I need you to make sure that you join our academy, our sessions, our empowerment of what it is that we're doing, from purpose to profit, ideas to income, context to contracts. Letting you know you don't need a co-signer at all. I'm going to show you how to put your dream in drive and how to take your purpose out of park. Once you go ahead and join us, go right now, www.theeaglesacademy.com. eddieconnorjr.com. Connect with me, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and we don't stop, at eddieconnorjr. You know as well. Hit the notification button. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I want to hear from you. And hopefully I've been a blessing to you. Peace and love.